Hi, it's Brenda with Luke's, back for another special day of stocking stuffers. Today, we are going to make reusable gift tags. Everyone's trying to go green, so we've got an idea that I think you're gonna like. Look at this gift tag. This is stitched on your embroidery machine on chalkboard fabric. So that means that we can write on the fabric and then it can be wiped away with a damp rag and used again. So you can upcycle these and use them over and over again. Kind of a fun idea. So let me show you how to make this. So what we're going to do is hoop some sticky stabilizer. Okay, so this is tacky in our hoop. Now you can see me through there and you say, well, there's a hole in it. Exactly. We extend the life of our stabilizer by peeling off a patch, patching up that hole, and now I can use it again. So if you're making multiple designs, or if I were doing these, I'd make a whole big hoop full of them, of multiples, right? But just to give you another idea, we can extend the life here by patching that hole. So I've got my hoop, and I am going to take my chalkboard fabric, all right, looks like this, and I'm going to place it on the sticky stabilizer, smooth it out, okay? All right, so now we're ready to go. I do not have to base because I'm using the sticky. I've got my design loaded, and I'm gonna go ahead into stitch out mode. And today I am driving the Epic 2. And if you say, well, I can't make these gift cards, Brenda, I don't have an embroidery machine. Alexis, can we help them with that?
Of course.
Of course, Alexis says she'd be delighted to help you with that. Okay, so I'm good to go on this. And what I'm going to be stitching first is I'm going to be stitching the little eyelet that is going to be punched out for the ribbon so you can tie it on your package. So I'm going to say go. All right, so we'll continue. I've clipped that thread. We're going to finish our eyelet. Okay, next, it is going to do our to and our from, and I am doing the lettering next because after the lettering, we're going to put a piece of felt on the back so that the stitches from the back are not seen. So we're going to let this stitch the to and the from on our tag, and I'll meet you on the other side of the design. All right, our lettering is stitched, so now we need to stitch the outline of our gift tag. But the other thing that we want to do is we want to seal in the stitching from the back. So I'm going to take a piece of felt, place it on the back side of the hoop, and simply tape it in place. And you can use some painter's tape or some Kimberbell tape. Make sure, I'm gonna actually put, because felt sometimes lets go, I'm gonna put it on the other two sides just to make sure. Because I don't want that to come loose. Okay, so we're going to reinstall our hoop. And I went ahead and changed our thread back to another color, to white, because we want to have our white thread for the outline. And now we're ready to stitch. And this is going to do the outline of our tag. Going to prompt me to cut my thread. Okay, the other thing you're going to notice as the stitches is I instructed this on the design to stitch a nice triple stitch. So it's going to be very prominent with 3 layers of thread. So it'll look very, very nice for us. So let's get that started and I'll meet you on the other side. All right, so our design is finished stitching. As I mentioned, you see that sweet triple stitch, so it really shows a nice, almost an old-fashioned look on the stitching. And then on the back, we captured that felt to seal in the stitching from our letters so you don't see them. So I'm going to pop this loose, and it's going to be very, very easy to trim out our tag. Use a good pair of scissors, all right? And when you go to cut this, give yourself just a little bit of an edge around there and try to cut as smoothly as you can. I know everyone's enthralled with me cutting, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. These are nice scissors. Okay. Good deal. Okay, so there's our gift tag. Now, the reason that we're doing this, and it looks really nice, is I mentioned that this is reusable. This is chalkboard fabric, which you can order online or get at a quilt shop. But this is how it works. I can take my chalk pencil or a piece of chalk, and I can write. If I put this down here, Alexis, can you still see it? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So I'm going to write, ooh, Alexis from Brenda. Now that's assuming that she's good for Christmas. And if she's not, this is what happens. We use a damp cloth. No present for Alexis. Now, obviously that's not true, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to use the tags, and that can become a part of your gift. So that's nice. Now, this design is here available at the Tri-County store of Luke's Sewing. So stop in, bring a USB stick with you. We'll be happy to load the design for you in whatever file format your machine uses. And again, if you need a machine to go with it, Alexis is here to help with that too. Till next time, it's Brenda with Luke's.